Yo, what is up guys, it's me, Ozzy, and today we are going to be doing a very cool reaction video to my old animations. Now, I've been wanting to do this for a very, very long time, but the opportunity's never really come up, and I hadn't done a live stream in a while, and I thought, since nostalgia's a bit of a topic at the moment, let's do some Mono Supreme nostalgia. Now, I've got a video about my old channels up. I'll do a little bit of a brief overview of my old channels. So originally we had Aussie Supreme, which I think I'll show some of that off in this video, but essentially that was I started that when I was 9 years old, and it spawned from the love of Doctor Who, it spawned from Batman March, and stuff like that, Dalek idea and things like that inspired that. So yeah, oh, the stream looks good. I finally nailed how this looks, and thanks YouTube. Tom and Devon, how you doing, guys? And yeah, unfortunately, Three Boys Copping can't make it. Stanley can't make it, but we met Stanley in London, which is really cool. So missed you too, Devon. I've been slacking on the live streams. Well, just been really busy. Life has just got in the way. Next Monday, I have a placement with ITV. So, kind of busy working my way into the industry and stuff like that. So, stuff's been going on. But I hope you guys are all good. And thank you so much for turning up tonight. I really do appreciate it. But I'll talk about some more updates in a bit, some more channel updates. I'll sprinkle some stuff in through this live stream just to keep you guys entertained. But yeah, 2009, I started YouTube with Aussie Supreme. Did like a bunch of different figure animations and little shorts. Did something from Blood of the Daleks and stuff like that. And I did a couple of reviews, Remembrance of a Dalek set and the Silver Nemesis set. I'll put we'll look at it in a bit, but you guys can watch and cringe my old videos. But then we moved to, hang on, what happened after that? Then I met Lewis, and then we ended up doing a Minecraft channel with the Brickcast. That's still up as well, actually. I won't look at this in this video, but that's still up. And then we formed Doctor Who Media 24/7, which turned into 7th Who Vlogs, and then 7th Who Vlogs turned into 7th Who Knots. So the animations we're mainly going to be focusing on are the ones which were on 7th Who Vlogs, which was 2014, 2015. But there's a lot of drama that went on in that. I'll talk about that just to make it a bit more interesting. Yeah, the costume movies were amazing. We've got a vlog coming out probably next week. I'm not sure. We've not really agreed on a date yet, but I'm hoping to get it finished by this weekend. That was filmed in 4K as well. It's a really good looking vlog, and I'm really happy with how it's turning out, but we'll talk more about updates in a bit. Saturday's going to be a good day for Tom. Well, good luck, whatever it is. I'm happy for you, man. Okay, so the main focus of this video is the 7th Doctor animations I did back in the day. I'm sure a few of you guys, especially Devon and Tom, you guys have seen them, but this is going to be the place where you can watch them again, because I'm not uploading them separately because they're too bad. I did want to remaster them and re-upload them, but it never happened. So basically this is the definitive place for my old videos, just to laugh at and stuff like that. And I hope you guys are on board, and it's really great to have 10 people here. Really do appreciate you guys tuning in. Not sponsored, by the way. Pepsi. Okay, so let's have a look at Aussie Supreme first, shall we? Oh, you Inception here. But let's have a look. One sec. Okay, I'm just going to try and find my old channel first, and then we can dive into it. And I need to put my headphones in as well. Okay. So, share screen. Full screen this bitch, and let's have a look. So, Aussie Supreme. This is my very first YouTube channel that I did back in the day. So let's have a react to my very first video on YouTube. Maybe I should have changed the title of this video to react to all videos, but Doctor Who, clickbait, stuff like that. It's all Doctor Who, so don't worry. Oh yay, Stanley made it. How you doing? Convention, here I come. Oh nice. Which convention is it? Because is it the Manchester one? Because I was thinking about going to the Manchester Gaming Con, but I don't know, a bit busy, so I can't go this time, unfortunately. But I'd love to organise a get-together with some more people, because it was great to meet Stanley. Anyway, let's get into this. Let me know what the audio levels are like. Let's full screen this. Okay, commentating. I can turn it down, doesn't really matter. Hope you guys can hear it. Oh, look at that. Power director titles. Alien Armies 2. Yeah, you can never guess what Alien Armies is based off on. Do 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 Wait, I hope I don't get copyright strike for this. Does anyone remember back in the day on the BBC website when they had like clips of Dalek speaking, but it was just Nicholas Briggs? That's what that was. That as well. I don't know why that was a sample, but it was. That's my old computer. Rest in peace. Oh, that's my favourite bit where Rose says, "You upset my mum," to the Dalek. Then we've got like a montage of different characters for some reason. Donna regenerating for some reason. I don't understand why that happened, but it just did. Don't ask questions. Delete. I timed that perfectly. Exterminate! Oh, now the tension's building up. Look at that Planet of the Daleks Supreme with the wrong eye stalk. See, he's killing his new series counterpart. This is my first attempt at animation, really. And to say I was like 3 years old, you know, well, not really 8. It's kind of weird because somehow I'm proud of this, even though it's shit, but it was my first ever one, so I think the pacing's actually pretty good. So there you go. Thank you for watching my first attempt at a Doctor Who trailer using Cyberlink Power Director, because that's important that I use that, but whatever. So David Tennant music and Matt Smith end credits. Great. Right, no more copyright, please. Okay, that's awesome. Oh, I got a notification. Oh, I got a new subscriber. That's nice. Okay, so that was the first. What did you guys think? Love the old 7th Doctor episodes. Oh, are you one of our OG viewers, Dr. Evil? Did you watch the 7th Who Vlogs animations? We're gonna watch them all, and there's like 40 minutes worth. So, new voices may be asking if Mataf Productions, Dalek San, and I can't read that, audience for the Dalek voices. I don't know what that's for. And if it's for me, I'm going to continue using my own Dalek voices, plus other people's. Well, that's if I ever do a Dalek animation again, because I've no idea. They take a lot of time. But no, I think it'd be good to vary up the Dalek voices, but it's just a case of they've all got to be on the same modulation, because otherwise they sound too different. And thank you, Stanley. Oh, nice. Nice. Oh, hang on. It's not that... I won't disclose the location, but there's a sci-fi outdoor market which is taking place. Or was that last Saturday, or was it this Saturday? I was looking about going, but it's too expensive for me to go. Anyway, okay, let's have a look at the Frontier and Space animation. This is my first scene recreation. Look at my bedroom, looks great. Still love the paradigm from age 9, so... Oh, this must have been 2010 then. Obviously. Why did I put a cover on the Dalek's gun? Don't ask questions. With a force of Ogrons to carry out these attacks. Never watched this before. It's quite funny because I copied the shot composition from an existing 3D animation on YouTube, and you can really tell. And then the Emperor just appears out of nowhere. How you doing, my G? Then we will emerge and conquer. The plan is approved. Victory will be ours. And yeah, disgusting fact for the fabric on the iron side over here, I use my underwear. On this one, actually, on the one on the right, I wish I still had... I've still got the figure, I don't have the satchels anymore. I wish I still had it, but my grandma knitted that for me, which was really cool. It was pretty damn close for, you know. So yeah, that was my first proper animation, if you want to call it that. Interesting. Oh, this is another test animation of literally just the paradigm moving across the screen. I miss making stop motion, but it's one of those things where it'd be much more worth my time to do like a 3D animation instead of a stop motion, because, well, it's useful to learn 3D. And I kind of want to do visual effects anyway. Okay, this we won't watch any more on the channel apart from This one's already on the channel though. You guys have already seen this. I did an upscale version, so I won't bother playing that. You guys can check that out in your own time. And yeah, other stuff. There's a Third Doctor test animation of him just taking his coat off, and you got all of that toilet tube in the middle of the TARDIS. That's brilliant. 10 out of 10 for creativity there. But yeah, and then there's the Britcast. I won't show you videos from it, but I'll just show you the channel. Oh, hang on. This is not that one. Channel. Oh, there we go. Because I fancied Hayley Williams at the time. And I had... Oh my god, I didn't realise we only had 4 subscribers. That's embarrassing. It's kind of cool how Sonic Heroes 1 got 356 views though. I don't know how that happened. But yeah. Either way. Wow. Look at my subscriptions. Okie dokie. Might as well look at the... what you're all here for, the 7th Doctor animations. I'm not going to be uploading these ever again. They're just going to be on this, and I'm going to be commentating over them. So let's we'll skip the title sequence because copyright. Honestly, back in the day, it was an absolute bugger for copyright. Was these title sequences? It was really shit. Like every single time I'd upload the video, it'd get blocked. Because usually you just get a warning, don't you, and you get the monetization taken off. But I remember at the time the videos got completely blocked because of the music, which was really shit. Weekend of the Doctor. That sounds interesting. I use Blender for my 3D animations because, well, they use it in the industry and it's free, so I might as well. Yeah, it's fun. It's fun. I definitely recommend learning Blender to anyone who's on the fence. I wouldn't bother spending money on more different software. I just do the free one, and then when the time comes, move to... Well, you got to be pretty advanced to move on to stuff like Maxon and stuff like that. So yeah, for learning 3D, do Blender. There's tutorials. There's countless tutorials. Countless tutorials online. Anyway, right, let's get into the 7th Doctor action figure animation, shall we?
Yeah.
Fancy going on a holiday?
Okay.
Oh,
so
love that line
exciting,
delivery.
Exciting is my real name.
Is it, Professor?
And that's my mum doing the
Ace,
Ace
I've told you
voice.
before.
Oh, look at that. You can see that I
Doctor.
changed the head.
Very funny, Doctor.
Have we been to
Zathar yet? Zathar, an important
Think
plot
so.
point.
Is it any good?
Possibly the most fantastic
Planet
for
of
all
all
of
creation.
We'll go then.
My voice is
Pack your
broken since
bags
then.
and it'll be off.
I love the microphone rustles. Oh, it's funny because the Ace figure, if you've done an animation with Ace, you know that she doesn't stand up properly.
I've no idea.
I hope the audio levels are okay because I've not actually properly listened to it. I'll turn it down just a little bit just in case.
Oh no. Some sort of tractor.
Tractor-beam.
I'll investigate.
I've enjoyed watching Trying for the Daleks. It brings back memories. Oh, that's cool. How are you doing, Harry Alpha? Yeah, I remember you from the old channel. It's great to have you here, man.
This is not possible. You're all destroyed. No, Doctor.
We still survive, but only a few of us exist. 10 out of 10 for dialogue. It's kind of funny because I'm actually kind of happy with the composition of all other shots. And I did this before I knew what shot composition was.
Needing my help?
So, you know.
Look, I'm here, so why just exterminate me on the spot?
The most frustrating part is that it was filmed in... I think it was filmed in 1080, but because I didn't know anything about resolution, I exported it in like 360p and it looked terrible. Incorrect. Must... Oh god, look at that. That's so bad.
This is not good.
Oh.
Davros is still alive.
Look at that Emperor, man.
Before the
Better than the one I made now, anyway.
was destroyed.
Jesus.
Time to destroy the hand
He distorted time.
saves
Cool that Davros has time distorting abilities, right?
infinite army of abominations.
Thinking he is victorious.
He must be exterminated.
What do you want us to do?
It'd make more sense if it was a Supreme saying that line, wouldn't
My
it?
Daleks must infiltrate
And kill Davros.
What part do I play in this?
You understand Davros's mind, and you will predict his actions. If you do not cooperate, your companion and TARDIS will be destroyed.
I used a bouncy ball for his head, by the way.
Dalek drone 2, take the Doctor and his associates.
My dad did the music, and it's actually pretty good.
I obey. Move. Soon, Davros will be totally annihilated.
Oh, look at all those wobbly sets. So people diss Classic Who, but I mean, come on. This is amazing. Look at that piece of paper. Lovely. And that wooden floor.
What do you think is going to happen to us, Professor?
Well, if the renegade Daleks wipe out the Imperial faction, then I would predict that they will have no further use for us.
And destroy us?
Exactly.
Yeah, I still kind of like that idea, Harry Alpha.
Let's just say
It's a bit convoluted though.
What do you think the Daleks will do?
But you know, I think it's a decent idea.
knowing the Daleks, they will try to build a new army to conquer the universe.
Look at that clip in. An Ace just going.
Something about it.
Ooh.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Escape.
Escape.
You've got some Nitro 9 they're not supposed to be carrying?
No, I left it in the TARDIS.
Good girl. Now, blow up that door.
The thing is, I did really capture the essence of the Seventh Doctor and Ace, which I'm still, you know, still holds up.
Ace!
What?
I thought you said you're only carrying one Nitro 9.
Well, I don't have any more.
Wait,
What is Devon talking about?
Why?
more Daleks.
I'd recommend new Dalek
No,
voices.
too risky. Plus, it would set off the alarms.
This is all I've got on me.
I have an idea, but we'll have to move fast. You throw that Nitro 9 into the corner, but keep the lid on. We'll run past the Daleks and get through that door.
I mean, that's kind of dangerous, just throwing a can with a lid that's not very sturdy. It could just blow up. And the plan doesn't work either way.
Halt, or you will be exterminated.
That's from the Cold War playset, is that? That archway.
Halt, or you will be exterminated.
See you later, Stanley. I stuttered my words there, but...
Must not escape. It is imperative that we succeed in our mission to destroy Davros.
Oh, did you see his headlights go on to the next scene? Oops. Oh well.
Professor!
Ace!
Oh yeah, and the Seventh Doctor has a sonic screwdriver in my series.
The door is deadlock sealed.
In English, Professor.
Even though he never had one apart from in the movie, but, you know, whatever.
Stay where you are.
Ba-dum.
Doctor, where have you gone? Oh, great. Stuck in here for the rest
The thing, I just miss the determination to make this kind of thing, because back in the day it was just, I'm going to make a Dalek animation today, and I did it. Whereas now it's a lot more difficult, because you've kind of got to weigh up the pros and cons of doing it, because is it going to waste my time? Is it going to, you know, take up far too much time? Because this project took absolutely ages to do. It took months to complete, and obviously now that I'm looking for work in the industry, something like this wouldn't be worth my time. But I would love to actually do a figure story again, but that's not a promise or anything. Don't expect them, but if I get the inspiration, maybe I'll end up doing it. We'll get them in fight. Stop. Stay where you are. Stop. Just shoot the legs. No. Okay, so that was part one. Amazing. It's funny because like every part after is longer. I wrote this as I went along. I didn't have the timing in mind. I just wrote it and did it. So you know. And I remember between every part, I would literally edit between parts and uploading them, which was ridiculous. Like, I'd upload part 1, then 3 weeks later, I'd be like, sorry guys, part 2's not going to be ready. Until like 3 weeks later. But, you know, stupid little me didn't understand schedule. Basically, you said you plan on remastering it, then I think new Dalek voices are needed. Sorry for saying. Hey, dude, right, okay. You've got to understand, right, I made this when I was 13, 14 years old. Obviously the Dalek voices are terrible. No, when it comes to the remaster, I'll show a little bit off later, but I did actually do little bits of remastering a couple of years ago, but then I kind of decided it really wasn't worth my time. I did get a couple of people to voice Daleks as well, so there was me, and there was Nathan from Dalek Idea, and I think there was somebody else, but I never got around to finishing it because it was just taking far too long and just didn't really seem worth my time. But you know, one of those things. I'm not sad about it. I'm not going to eat myself up about it. Eat myself up? That's not the right phrase. But anyway, but no, I didn't take offense to that. I was just confused about what you were meaning, because obviously I made this when I was a little kid. Like, I'd have to revoice everything, which I did do in the remaster, but it never got uploaded. So.
Exterminate! Exterminate!
That was so clearly ripped from Asylum of the Daleks.
Exterminate!
I'm still here. In your face, Daleks.
Keep back!
Weird. You look well different to the ones I saw.
You will come with us.
Where's the doctor?
The doctor is in the main control room. Come with us. Alert, alert. Renegade Dalek ship in orbit.
Initiate the emergency protocol.
I obey.
That's my dad doing the voices. You know, I actually really like that set. The thing is, I tried to do the themes, like, on the spaceship, it was like paradigm, pure Dalek imagery, whereas the Imperial City was completely different design, and I thought it looked cool. You know, I'm still happy with a lot of the ideas that I did in this. I was very creative when I was 14.
Necros Daleks? What are you doing with Necros Daleks on your ship? Only the casings were used from the Necros Daleks. The mutants inside are pure Dalek.
Where's the TARDIS?
Your ship has been dispatched into the vault. It will remain there until we have completely eradicated the Imperial faction. Then, as part of our bargain, you may retrieve it. Why, thank you.
Oh, Stanley's got another 10 minutes.
But we've got that surprise when it comes to it. Enough. We must
Oh, you did voices in Emperor of the Daleks. Wow, I didn't know that was you.
Where do we start?
That's cool, man.
Ship will land in the Cahoris Desert. We will advance into Colin and take over the city.
Typical Dalek arrogance.
Yeah, Tom's right. This was made during the time that the Imperial Daleks were rare, so I had to use stand-ins, which was hilarious.
What is the distress call?
Unknown. Oh, look at that composition. Look at that VFX.
Delta 79.
Delta 79.
Confirm you are one of us. There are many of us awaiting orders. Identify your current location. We are stranded deep within the caves of the Cahoris Desert. This changes the plan completely. We shall be victorious. We shall be victorious. We shall be victorious.
Scarrow will be ours.
I still like that "We shall be victorious" chant. I think it's kind of cool.
Entering atmosphere.
And also the sand thing. I mean, I didn't match the colour of the sand to what was printed on the background, but you know.
We must
I used breadcrumbs, by the way.
immediately.
Okay, so there's a renegade Dalek army trapped in the caves of Skaro, which it's not very clear, but and essentially they go in to retrieve it. Why would a cave have a white door?
Dalek Drone 3, report to Dalek Pilot that we require Dalek explosives. Understood. Dalek
Oh yeah, and that's the
Drone
source
3
pilot,
to
which
Dalek
Harry's talking
Pilot.
about.
I read you. We require strong
The thing is, I understood what Daleks were about, unlike the
Explosives. I'll be
BBC.
with you shortly.
Like, all the different ranks should have subtle design differences. You know, I've had so many people tell me off for wanting Daleks to have like a proper structure, but it's like, it's always been in the Dalek mythology, except in the new series, pretty much. Well, they tried with the paradigm, and obviously we know what happened, but you know. Oh, those cuts to black.
Matters. 5, 4, 3.
Oh, actually, that's from the Pyramids of Mars set. Is the
You
cave
so
background.
How could you do that to your own kind?
It was necessary to ensure the success of our mission. Now, enter the cave.
And obviously I didn't understand sound mixing properly because it's like walking on wood, but you know, whatever. Oh, I remember filming this like it was yesterday. It was so much fun to do. I didn't give a shit about constraints, like I just filmed it and I miss doing that.
Blow up the
No need. There's a switch.
alert, alert. Imperial
Oh,
Dalek
that was so
battle
bad.
squad behind you. Wait.
They have stopped.
We are in the cave. What are your orders? There is another door. I grow impatient.
That almost sounded like an emotion. Handprint door lock. Ace, be a dear and hold my umbrella.
Yes, I agree with you, Tom.
A Dalek would
The
never wear
Daleks
purples.
should have
Perfect
different
trap for a renegade army.
different ranks and
Only
things.
humanoid hands can open this
I'll be
door.
happy when that finally
Steel
happens.
bars. There you go. After you, Ace.
No, after you.
Why, thank you.
And obviously I can't play the title music because copyright. So that was part 2. I kind of feel like I should have someone else to react to this with. But you know, I hope you guys are enjoying it. Okay, so that was part 2. I feel like I should be throwing in a bit more behind the scenes tidbits. It was all filmed on my living room floor, so I should probably tell you all you need to know. And the walls are made out of card. And I used my Logitech webcam to film this, which was kind of hilarious. And what else? Used Stop Motion Pro. There you go. That's the animation software I used back in the day. Didn't know anything about lighting, so I just used the overhead lights. And yeah, I had enough Daleks to film with and make it look semi-convincing that there was more than 2, so you know, I'm still kind of happy with that. It kind of says something though, like when something I made when I was 14 understands the Daleks better than what people who are getting paid thousands of pounds a year do on screen, but you know, whatever. So this is the battle, and for some reason I sampled the Dalek voice. And I sampled another Dalek voice there. And those are literally just lightsabers. I went on Google Images and typed in lightsaber and saved those. Shameless. And funny thing, when there's an explosion, not that one, but originally I put like a PNG of an explosion there, so you can see that for a brief second.
Professor, how are there Imperial Daleks here?
They must have faked the renegade Dalek distress call. Typical Davros, wanting revenge.
I'd love to like do little cool little like recreations from things like this and do them how I would do it now. I think that's actually kind of a cool idea. So obviously I'd film this completely differently now. I'll do it in Blender or something. That would be really cool, wouldn't it? To see how I've progressed.
Daleks have been defeated. What should we do with the Doctor?
Bring him to me.
Under the orders of the Emperor, you are to be brought to the throne room.
Ah, Doctor. We meet again.
Oh, forgive me for not waving, but my hands are tied.
Even when surrounded by Daleks, you are still a threat.
So does that mean you're scared of me?
It is merely a precaution.
Oh, I see you've redecorated Scarrow. I don't like it.
Design is unnecessary, Doctor. Now that
I feel like my dad based it more on Julian Bleach instead of Terry
How
Malloy.
many?
Still good though.
Now that you are in my grasp,
And did it for free, so I can't complain about that.
I wish to
No, it's good.
interrogate you.
What if I do not respond?
Assault unit!
And I think he's always wanted to do it secretly because he watched Doctor Who when he was growing up and he loved Davros. So why did I mix new series Daleks with? Well, because I barely had any
I will answer the question.
Imperial Daleks, so it made sense.
Where is your TARDIS?
On board the renegade Dalek ship.
Where is this craft?
Nico wants to see this be recreated.
The suburbs of Colin.
Are there any
Maybe I should do like just still images
how many?
in Blender.
I don't know how many.
Tell me.
I'm not sure.
You will tell me.
There was a Dalek pilot, 2 guards on duty by the entrance. Oh, and I almost forgot. The Emperor Dalek.
Emperor? I am the Emperor.
All hail the Emperor.
The craft is
I feel like I got that from something.
landing bay.
Well, it'd probably been from Parting of the Ways, right?
At once.
Release the Doctor.
I obey.
And of course it's the stilted dialogue of, do this, okay, do this, okay.
I have
They don't need to say okay.
to show you.
Ace, you stay here. Try not to get killed.
You can see the green from the green screen.
Doctor.
Oh god, no, 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 don't show this. Oh, it's so bad.
What's so special about that?
So
It's
bad.
an army.
Not just any army, Doctor. Do you see the serum that is being injected into the mutant's blood?
And that's a Dalek Easter egg, by the way.
What is it?
My scientists and I found a way to
And they use the Airfix laboratory. It's funny because, like, even though I did this when I was 14, I still got the set design thing.
exactly, Doctor.
I've seen much crappier animations from older people.
Destroyed time and time again. But this
Thanks for tuning in, Stanley.
be
Look forward to the vlog. It's going to come out next week, so
the ultimate
you'll be able to see yourself in one of my videos.
sense, and nothing shall stand in the way of the
But it's great to meet you.
You're insane, Davros. The Daleks' minds will be totally distorted. No one can stand a chance against them. Don't you fight a pointless war against all of the life forms?
I see it as a simple victory, Doctor. For once, everything else will suffer.
So I kind of talked over that, but essentially the Hand of Omega has been used as a serum to enhance Dalek powers and stuff. So, you know. You can see the Daypole Daleks, woohoo! And those ones at the back are Necros Daleks with the heads turned around so you can't tell. Genius.
Protect the Emperor.
Oh yeah, and he used the Product Enterprise Dalek as like the Renegade Special Weapons Dalek. And oh my god, how did that happen? I don't know how I did this. It goes from 16:9 to 4:3. Sorry, I paused it for people kind of just watching it, but you know, I'll put it back a bit and play it, but gee, that's so bad. I love that the Renegade Special Weapons Dalek doesn't shoot while the other ones are. It's like Chibnall right in this. No. It's not Darth Vader, God.
We must pilot this craft to the landing port immediately.
Kenobi! What did you guys think of Kenobi, if you saw it? I don't have that Special Weapons Dalek anymore.
Imperial Dalek to Davros.
What have you to report?
We have located a dormant Necros army inside the ship.
Excellent. You must bring them back, and I shall reactivate them. Our numbers are increasing, Doctor. There is nothing that can stop us now.
Oi, Professor. What did he say?
Why did I use a Daypole Dalek in that shot? Why?
I thought the renegade
Could've just
guy
used,
said
like,
the
a
Hand of
normal one.
Omega was destroyed.
Oh well.
The Hand of Omega cannot be destroyed. There is also a Necros Dalek army on the Renegade ship, but what Davros doesn't know is that they have been reconditioned already by the Renegades. They were never dormant.
What do we do, Professor?
I have a feeling the Renegade Daleks planned this from the very beginning. So, we wait.
Oh wow, Triumph for the Daleks educated you about the Project Enterprise Daleks. That's cool. I love how the Dayport Dalek just stands there. It's like, am I out of shot yet? He said it. He said it. Peter Griffin.
My children, who do you serve?
We serve our creator, Davros.
Excellent. After all this time, after all of the torture and experiments you have gone through, you still serve me.
Are the Imperial Necros drones to be injected with the Omega Serum?
Yes, immediately. They shall become
Powerful? You're so predictable, Davros.
Powerful.
This time you know, the Time Lords would never allow it.
then they shall sever to the might of the Daleks.
And because YouTube like took off the music, the audio goes quiet at the end. But I like the cliffhangers that I did. They're very corny. It really fits in well with classic Who Does This. I mean, it's shit, but you know what I mean. If it was better, it wouldn't be out of place in the classic series, I don't think. Okay, so previously on Young Sheldon.
They shall become
Powerful. You're so predictable, Davros.
You won't get away with it this time, you know. The Time Lords would never allow it.
It's funny how you say that, Tom, because I kind of, in the special edition that I did a couple of years ago, I did actually recreate a couple of scenes with more Imperial Daleks, so maybe I'll show those off
What's the
later.
plan? Davros must believe we are on his side, and we must act slowly and discreetly. We must
My children!
DNA in progenitors, which we will scatter across time and space.
So it all of a sudden became a paradigm story.
My help for something. Your assistance is required.
When are you going to let us go?
Not until the mission is complete. You must obtain Dalekanium samples to be used for the casing. Easy.
I doubled up the audio by accident.
I do not say dismiss. You must also collect a sample of the Omega Serum and bring it along with the equipment to the laboratory on floor 727.
Wouldn't the Imperials get suspicious?
There are no Imperial units on that floor or above. Any signs of treachery will result in immediate extermination.
The funny thing is, I think like
Dismiss.
time has passed between
Why are these
when the
humans
Necros
here?
Daleks were introduced.
I
It's
was
like, oh,
thinking
there's no
them
Imperial
to the
Daleks up
prison
there.
cell.
How do you know that, bro?
Proceed.
How do you know?
I will leave the cell unlocked so you can.
And that's from like the
Dalekanium
Dalek
samples.
sticker
I
thing,
shall be
that
placing
background.
DNA samples into the progenitors.
Is this it?
No.
Is this
What are they
it?
looking for?
Is this
I'm
it?
lost.
What are you looking for anyway?
Dalekanium.
Oh, there you go.
Cardboard armor. The main components to a Dalek's casing.
Oh, right.
Right.
Ah, found some. Oh no, not again.
What?
Yes, weapons.
Will this do, Professor?
Oh,
And I say
Jesus.
now, turn around that corner and shoot. Now.
I didn't know what rotoscoping was, okay.
What are you doing outside of your cell? Thank you, Ace. This is our chance to get hold of the Omega Serum. Ace, help! Ace, thank you. No! Oh well, I'm sure we'll get another chance. We'll drop this Dalekanium off at floor 727.
So they were extracting Dalekane. They were extracting the Omega Serum from the mutant to give to the Necros Daleks, in case that wasn't clear. Even though the Necros Daleks were going to be injected with the Omega Serum anyway, so it doesn't really make any sense why they would do this. Why would they go to all this effort to destroy the Imperial Daleks when they've got it? I was 14, okay.
5. Dispose of the mutant inside and bring the casing back here. I obey. Now for the Omega Serum.
We've just had a schwabble. Can we rest for 5 minutes?
5 minutes maximum. Alert, alert. Inform the Emperor that an Imperial Dalek has been destroyed. I obey. Emperor,
State your business here.
an Imperial Dalek has been destroyed on level 213.
What? Activate security camera. So, the Doctor has escaped. This is the last time he does so. I wish his death to be agonizing. Bring him to me at once. As for the girl, she is to be exterminated. Order the search immediately.
I obey. This is Dalek Drone 515.
Similar
Seek
reference.
and locate the humans. The Doctor must be kept alive. As for the girl, she is to be exterminated. Your resting period is over. The mission must recommence.
Come on, Professor, we've got work to do.
We cannot risk being exterminated again.
Yeah, I
Unless
kind of
enter via the factory.
composted the
This
weapon
is
on top,
Dalek
and you can see
Drone
there.
515. Seek and locate the humans. The Doctor must be kept alive. As for the girl, she is to be exterminated.
You know, when I watched this, I kind of wish I'd have continued with the remaster. But you know, you gotta let the old things die, right? Let the past die. I would love to recreate a couple of scenes from it, though. Like, properly recreate it.
Dalek to smithereens. Now. I have the serum.
Good. Work shall begin on a
Good.
new race of Daleks. Alert, alert. The lift is coming up with 2 Imperial Daleks inside.
Quick, Ace, hide.
Have you seen the humanoids? No, they have not been up here. We have been sent by Davros to patrol this level.
Let's go to the laboratory. We are safe for now.
Intruders, I must exterminate. Halt, they are not to be exterminated.
What is it?
It is a prototype for the new pure Dalek race.
I don't like it. It's too big.
Size is unnecessary, Doctor.
Paradigm hater.
Do you have the serum?
Here.
Open your casing. I obey.
Where did those come from?
Blimey, that
Those
didn't go.
Imperial
This
Dalek
is
shells.
Dalek 232 to Dalek 515.
I kind of,
Prisoners have
you know what's really
not yet
funny
been
because I
sighted.
actually,
I shall stay.
sorry, I'm interrupting this, but you know, my video. What happened? I wrote the first 2 parts in the first bulk, I think, and then I took like a month off, and I was discussing with my dad at the place I worked when he picked me up. I said, "Oh, Dad, I don't know how to finish this story," and he's like, "Oh, well, why don't you try it this way?" And then we bounced ideas off of each other, and then this happened. So, you know, it was me and my dad who kind of thought of the story for this, which is really funny. But you know, really cool. Good memory to have.
On this level. Are the progenitors ready? Yes. They are to be scattered across time and space immediately. Understood. What of the casings? Scientist, strategist, drone, eternal and supreme casings are prepared. Victory to the renegade Daleks.
What now?
Our work is done. We do not need to be here.
You can't just leave. What about us?
You no longer serve any purpose. Dalek paradigm prototype. Initiate self-destruct.
Why did he have to say what it was?
60, 59. The new Daleks contain 1,000 megatons of nuclear explosives. 55.
That's enough to tear a planet apart.
Exactly. 52, 51.
Shit, where'd they go?
The Necros drones have disappeared. Emperor, the Necros Daleks have disappeared.
What?
All 3 million have vanished.
3 How would 3 million
15,
Necros Daleks fit on a Renegade Dalek ship?
12, 11,
What?
9,
Deus Ex Machina.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
My arms are probably getting cut out of the frame. But there you go. So that was Triumph of the Daleks. I feel like I should clear things up because it wasn't very clear. Okay, so the Renegade Daleks came straight from after Remembrance of the Daleks. There was still some lying around, according to me, and those are what those Renegade Daleks were, and they had somehow captured the Necros Daleks from Tranquil Repose, so it's a little bit, the timing's a bit off, but ignore it, and they replaced the mutants inside with pure Renegade Dalek mutants, which they'd grown just because they were spare casings, so they were 100% pure. So it was them, the Necros Daleks, well, the Renegade Necros Daleks' mission to create a new paradigm. So that was my paradigm origin story. Terrible, absolutely terrible, but you know, I was 12, or 10, or 5. Anyway, I see people are dropping off, so, you know. It was that good. We lost like half of the viewers, which is really cool. Okay, so that was Triumph of the Daleks. I don't have all of my other animations. Do I have any of the new drafts? What have we got here? So this was...
This is not possible.
Oh yeah, I did like some upscaling. It looks kind of ropey.
The Renegade Daleks were completely destroyed.
No, Doctor. We still survive, but only few of us exist.
Why have you dragged me here? That tractor beam was cheap and nasty. Typical Dalek tech.
Yeah, the upscaling really didn't work, did it? It looks like he's having a stroke. But, oh yeah, hang on. The main thing I changed. The Emperor voice is terrible. Is I refilmed the Dalek Emperor bit
Ace,
with my
Dalek.
updated Dalek Emperor.
Things must be pretty rough for him to get involved.
Davros is still alive. He escaped before the Imperial Dalek mothership was destroyed. We foresaw the arrogance of the Creator, so we shielded Skaro from the destruction of the Hand of Omega. He lies on our planet with his army of abominations, thinking he is victorious.
He must be exterminated.
That still doesn't explain why I've been recruited.
You understand Davros' mind and will predict his actions. If you do not cooperate, your companion and TARDIS will be destroyed.
Very well.
Take the Doctor and his associate to the prison cell.
I obey.
So there you go. I refilmed the Emperor bits, I redid all the voices and upscaled it, and, you know, wasn't great, but, you know, it was okay. What other things do we have? Do we have anything else that's worth showing? Oh, I did some, what was this? Oh god, look at that horrifying face. Look at that. I did a lot of, like, upscaling tests to see what would work, and look at that! My god, that's terrifying. Jesus. Get it away from me. But, you know, this was when I was just figuring stuff out, so... What's this? No, that's... Render test. What's that?
There. Wait. Skaro will be.
Oh, that was After Effects. Never mind. Scene 1 draft. What's this? No, that's not right. Oh yeah, I remember I tried to like up the frame rate as well. 4K trying for the Daleks. Oh, this looks... Yeah, this is when I upscaled it to 4K and upscaled it to 50 frames per second. So this is what... It looks kind of cool, you know. It's not brilliant, but it's smoother than the original, and I kind of maybe get away with uploading it. I don't know. No, this was unscale. So that was what it looked like before. Very blocky. And I think the upscale actually works pretty well. You know, it actually looks pretty decent. But it's not really something that there's not really much point in me finishing it because it wasn't good enough, essentially. Oh yeah, this is another one. This was another upscale. And the frame rate's increased. And I actually think it looks pretty decent. For using AI, you know. It's not the best, but it's certainly not the worst. Oh god. Got all these. Yeah, I increased the frame rate of the whole thing. Let's try and make it look smoother. It's a lot more fluid, it kind of works. Yeah, it fills in the frames in between, so it was filmed at like 12 frames per second and I upscaled it to 50, which was kind of cool. Tread on Thin Ice I completely refilmed parts of, which I don't think I'll show. Maybe I'll... What have we got here? We got... Oh yeah, Prelude, so this was the next one. Nope, we're not going to play the music because we'll get copyrighted. Devon, the remaster is not coming out. Let it go. Oh, how are you doing, Cameron? Oh, Colin watched Triumph of the Daleks as well. I did think about uploading these to an archive channel, but it's... I can't be bothered. It takes far too long. Maybe I'll do like an entire omnibus and upload it somewhere. But no. Stop making promises you can't keep, Oscar. I'm not going to upload these again. I don't want to. This is where you can watch them.
We were seconds away from destruction. Now we must be off.
You can tell the production kind of increased a little bit. The editing's a little bit better. The voices are a little bit better.
You have been recruited to assist us.
Not again. We've just been assigned a mission by the Daleks.
I am aware of that. However, this task is of vital importance.
Go on.
Doctor, are you aware of the Scrosis crystal?
Yes, unfortunately.
What are they?
5 crystals which combine together to create an extremely powerful energy source, otherwise known as the Scrosis source. What about the Scrosis crystals?
The crystals have vanished from the Omega arsenal.
What? How?
Someone or something has attempted to steal them, but the crystal's defense mechanism initiated, and all 5 scattered themselves across time and space. We have summoned you to help us locate and retrieve them.
I just get really nostalgic about the Scrosis crystal thing, because it was essentially just the Chaos Emeralds from Sonic.
The crystal is believed to be in Shanklin on the Isle of Wight in the year 2100. However, the crystal has materialized inside a human being.
To say I was using horrible editing software. Here are the files. Doesn't give him the half files, yeah.
No, this is outrageous. I should not betray in this act of murder.
You have no choice, Doctor.
There is something you have not told us. Why do we need to retrieve the crystals?
The same individual who attempted to steal the source has stolen a TARDIS, allowing him to manipulate key points in space and time. He has destroyed many innocent worlds, and he must be brought to justice. The Scrosis source is the only thing that can destroy his TARDIS.
I see. Okay. We will cooperate. In return, I want my TARDIS back.
Excellent. Where is your TARDIS?
I'm getting deja vu. On board the renegade Dalek ship.
We will do our best to retrieve it.
Thank you.
And that's my dad as well, doing the Time Lord.
The mission will commence. I will teleport you both down to Earth in the year 2100. And Doctor, good luck.
It's funny though, because my dad's actually a pretty decent voice actor. Well, he doesn't do voice acting, but you know, for a dad who's helping me out in a project, and like it's crazy like how much he put into it. Because most dads are just, oh, what's this shit, and just read the lines off the script. But my dad, like, properly learnt the lines and did a performance as well, which was great. Okay, I'm gonna do a short break. I'm gonna go to the toilet, get some water, and then we'll be back to finish this off. How much more have we got? We've got the Silent Invasion. We've got both parts there. Lucky for you guys. Treading on Thin Ice. I only have part 1. Part 2 doesn't exist anymore because I accidentally deleted a load of them. Shame. We don't have Mission Deception anymore, unfortunately. I mean, that's probably the worst one out of all of them, but we don't have that anymore, unfortunately. And the story that Mana wrote back in the day, the Destroyer of 100 Worlds, part 1, we only have that. So, right, I'll go take a break and then we'll very quickly go through those. And hello, Bile, that's a cool name. Okay, back soon. Let's blast through this race. Okay. He seems nice, man. Then, hang on. He seems nice then. Better than most dads I can speak on. Oh. Way to get deep in our live streams. Well, no. Although eye colour is incorrect, in my opinion, it's still nice to be an M set May days. And the Imperial Dalek has gone down in price. I didn't even know that any of them were still in stores because it's like a year old. Wow. I'm out of breath. Right, let's blast through this. It'd be nice if character made an accurate Imperial Dalek. That'd be lovely. But you know, it's a toy company. They make toys. I wish they'd just get rid of the collector's item branding that they've got, because they're not collector's items. The toys. At the end of the day, I'd be much happier if they just admitted that they made toys, because Character Options is a toy company. And they make toys. Embrace the fact you make toys. That's why the Planet of the Daleks set was such a good one, because it felt like a toy. You know, I'm happy with them having a little bit less detail if they just add a bit more of a gimmick and make them a bit more fun. Colin's back. Right, anyway, we're just going to dive straight into this because I have work tomorrow. What else we got? We got Silent Invasion. Okay, so I feel like I should have just given a rundown of the synopsis before it started. I didn't have to keep pausing it. But essentially, the Scrosis Crystal, which was locked in the Time Lord Omega Arsenal. The Scrosis Crystal is a very, very powerful source, and one of them is trapped inside a human named Keith. Now, why did it get trapped? Well, someone tried to steal them from the arsenal, and then they spread themselves across time and space because they were, there's a defense mechanism thing, and one got stuck inside this guy. And like, how does that happen? Like, a big crystal gets stuck in you, like you'd die. But either way, I was 12 when I wrote this, or 2, I don't know. That scared me. And the Doctor and Ace have to convince Keith to take the crystal out of him, which is amazing. The eye colour is wrong. Yes, the eye colour is wrong. Well, everything about the Character Options Imperial Dalek is wrong because it's a toy and it's just not accurate in the slightest. But anyway, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Oh, juicy stuff. So, was that Lena? Was that my cat opening the door?
I can't stand the cold for much longer.
We must if we want the expedition to be a success.
Very well, but when it hits the hour, I'm going back. I'm not going up there.
We must. We're almost there.
I just love how they're
Brian!
not wearing coats in the act. It makes me laugh, does this one. Oh well. And they take about 10 years to get up.
Are you all right? Are you hurt? Speak to me, man.
Oh, I love this. And we've lost like 90% of our viewers, but it's okay. We're just laughing at my terrible animations. What?
I'm fine. Thank God it's warm down here. Wait,
Come here.
where are we?
I don't know,
It's Lena.
but it's beautiful.
I need to shut my door.
There's no signal down
I'll let
here.
you guys watch
But
this.
what if we're trapped?
Oh, don't worry about that now. Let's explore this garden.
If you insist.
Lena, you're not going anywhere. Let's shut the door from here. I did it. And this was filmed at a holiday home we were staying at. I was on holiday and I wrote this story, and you know, you can tell that I wrote it while I was on holiday because it's terrible. A very, very slow walking montage. This is where it all started. You've been trying to do the Imperial Daleks, but you don't know the settings. It's something like 39 is the number at the bottom, because it's meant to be like higher
Hey,
pitch,
Albert,
right?
take a look at these. Do you recognize them?
No, I don't. They're extraordinary. Let's take them back to base and examine them. Don't just stand there, boy. Take them all.
Those are
Yes,
Crinoid sea
Albert.
points, by the way. I guess you didn't know. Kitty. Oh yeah, where's she going? Oh, shit.
Place them on the table. Now we can begin experimenting. Hold on.
It moved.
Magic. magnificent.
You guys just experienced a
The
blooper.
pod seems to open when in contact
My
with
cat almost
heat.
jumped out of my window.
Beautiful.
Shh, don't tell my
It is
parents.
not fully grown yet.
I have my
Don't
window
ask
wide open.
how I know. It just doesn't look ready yet. I want you to water it 2 times every day.
Got it.
Anyway, right, you get the idea. I can't be bothered watching these right now. Yeah. Okay. Thanks for watching, guys. Okay. Cool stream. Thanks, guys, but they're terrible. You don't need to watch them. Triumph of the Daleks is the only interesting one.